Yeah! Welcome back to the Southern Sack where life is too short to be serious. All right, we're back at Freddy's with a slew of new items. Well, returning items, not really anything new, but it's just they decided. And sorry, my words ain't I. They decided instead of just like doing some limited time flavors and just having fun with that, let's just drop a bunch of random items, bring some of them back permanently, and just roll with it, right? So we're gonna do like a mukbang style review, right? Have lots of fun, talk some crap, but not a lot of crap because y'all like a focused review. So very, very interesting stuff. Okay, so what are we doing? Well, we're talking about food. Okay, so Kimmy loves Freddy's, and everyone should love Freddy's if you got one. But Kimmy was like, oh, they got a new Smoky fry sauce, and I don't know if it's new or not. I'm just gonna take your word for it. I'm trying all three sauces. Trying the fry sauce, smoky fry sauce, and the jalapeno fry sauce. Just for the heck of it, we're trying 5 custards, and we're trying their new potato chips. So lots in store for this video. But before we got there, we kind of got an altercation. Well, what kind of altercation did you get in, Mr. Southern Snack? Oh, just one where I was getting feisty with the with one of the crew, and I'm staring that crew down now, very, very agitated and irritated. They think that they know it all and that they deserve everything. And one was just swooping over me. He was very adventurous, and it's like, you're gonna regret this. And I started throwing my hand up at him, and I said, yeah, you're gonna regret this, all right. Well, it was seagulls. So it was seagulls. This parking lot is filled with seagulls. We're kind of in the Bay Area of Hampton, Virginia, peninsula. So we got lots of water, lots of seagulls, lots of activity. That's just a little nugget for you. But yeah, I dreaded doing this because this was $42. But hey, money is money, and it's not there forever. So do with what you please, and don't talk crap unless the person is in dire situation because of what they do with their money. And even then, you should probably have forgiveness. But anyways, we'll try the ice cream first because we don't want it to melt. Even though we're cool as a cucumber sometimes. Well, where did these spoons go? She gave me all these spoons and they just disappeared on me. The magical unending bag that's just, endless. So this is the Reese's Royale. I think we've had this before, even though I don't remember the gram on top. But maybe, no, I'm wrong. Am I? This is either Reese's Royale or it's the other one, Bonanza. But I feel weird about this. Okay. It's good for not knowing what it is. Gotta figure out this is peanut butter sauce or what. I don't see any banana chunks, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. This is Bonanza. Yeah, because I don't have Reese's. We got a crunch to it. What are our other options? So we got the Bonanza, Double Trouble, OREO, Reese's Royale, there's a caramel. Oh, it's a Caramel Crunch Concrete. The Cold Brew Caramel Crunch. Is that what I'm getting? That's what makes the most sense. Yes, this is Heath. It is very good. I don't taste a lot of coffee though. Not a lot of cold brew. And you can get these as shakes, as sundaes, whatever. Definitely wish there was more of a cold brew build up from that, but it is very tasty, right? From the caramel to the toffee pieces, it's got some really good flavor to it. I'm quite impressed. I'm going to say 8.5 on that. All right, so moving on. I guess we'll do Double Trouble Oreo because before I confuse myself too much. So it's topped off with Oreo and claims to have the double amount of Oreo per usual. It's really blended down, so you don't get too much of the Oreo crunch that I personally prefer. Despite the double Oreo, it's still very custard heavy. But it's good. It does taste like a cookies and cream custard. I just prefer crunchy Oreos loaded up. Other than the top, of course. I was thinking 7 at first, but the more I eat it, I really do get a lot of cookies and cream flavor from it. You really do get an impact from the double Oreo. Or double amount of Oreo. I'm going to say 7.5. Alright, now we're venturing off, and this is strawberry Dreamcake. This one sounds promising, right? Cheesecake pieces. Strawberry. I forget what else was in there. There's something. I think cinnamon, or yeah, I'm pretty sure cinnamon. I'm going to get that heavy tang of the cream cheese from the cheesecake. It's basically going for like a strawberry shortcake vibe in a way of a cheesecake twist. I don't know. It's solid. I'm definitely preferring the other two I had more. I just saw a lot of people reviewing this and loving it, so I don't know. I'm thinking I could find some firm cheesecake pieces. Not really, though. Yeah, it's not really hitting the spot. It's just okay. Very strawberry heavy. A bit tangy. I'm going to say 6. It's not bad. All right. There's seagulls in the background. This looks like it would be Reese's Royale. So peanut butter and Reese's. I got cherry on top of this one. Just spilt some on there. One was Reese's Royale, one of them is the peanut butter banana. For some reason I think I taste banana in this. The PB Bonanza. But I can't feel any banana chunks, but I can definitely taste. I just found a banana chunk. I don't know, the bananas just don't taste great. They say this is a fan favorite flavor. I say I'm not loving it. It's just okay. It's not the worst thing I've ever had. 5. All right, now I got this is the Reese's Royale, cherry on top. I'll make some cherries. Pop that cherry, girl. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's much stronger on the peanut butter. I wish the chunks of Oreo, chunks of Reese's were larger. You know, they're kind of fine-tuned, blended. But this is good. This is your traditional Reese's kind of dessert with lots of peanut butter. A little heavy on the peanut butter, of course. I think that's the point. I cited it right there with the double Oreo. I give it a 7.5. So that's it for the ice cream. Go on to the potato chips. Right? Feels kind of mellow today. I don't know in this review. So anyway, inspired by Freddy's famous fry seasoning. So it's supposed to taste like their fries. I remember having Chick-fil-A sauce chips in Maryland, that little blue menu, and they kind of let me down. These are a bit salty, but they're not bad. I like kettle chips. I give them a 7. They're very, very heavy on the salt. Now we're digging back into our magical bag to complete this review. So, I feel like Mary Poppins with all my magical things going on. I'm going to start with the regular, right? The regular famous fry sauce. Right, so their fries are shoestring. They're kind of like McDonald's. For a while there, I thought they looked bland, but they put the seasoning on there. It tastes quite good. I mean, they're not over the top fries, but I give the fries themselves like a 7.5. Now I want to try the sauce. Just the Freddy's fry sauce, the regular Freddy's fry sauce. Very tangy. Almost like a mustard, ketchup mustard. Could be horseradish in there. Maybe a sour cream. It's very interesting. Not my favorite sauce, but it's unique. Like it's not, like it almost reminds me of Thousand Island, but Thousand Island is not as tangy. That is very interesting. Personally, I give it like a 7, the sauce. All right, now we're doing Smoky. This one is what Kimmy says is new. So, Smoky. And same concept, but has a smoky addition to it. All right. Okay. That smokiness is heavy. A little bit more, a little bit. I think that combination of that sauce with that smokiness, again, it's a very interesting flavor profile, and it's not something you're going to see every day. And I think it makes it better, just slightly better. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I got a mess on my shirt. Finally, you got a jalapeno fry sauce. So now you get a chance to make it spicy. Not just smoky. We're closer to the original color that we just saw before that one. That one was a little lighter in the color, which is interesting. So, jalapeno. It definitely gives it like a more savory kind of profile in there. Of a hint of kick. Ooh, okay. Yeah. I think I like this one the best. Again, I'll take a Chick-fil-A sauce any day. Or Chick-fil-A's honey barbecue sauce any day. But this honestly isn't too far off from Chick-fil-A's honey barbecue. Of course, got a kick to it, a little bit more tangy. But I'll give that an 8. So yeah, what did we learn? I don't know that we learned too much awesome about this, right? I don't think anything like stood out like crazy, right? The Oreo and the Reese's very solid. and heavy on things like cookies and cream or peanut butter. The strawberry was a disappointment. The banana was a disappointment. And I guess the best thing was definitely the cold brew one. And I'm sure if you go to Freddy's, you'll probably get more cold brew than I did. So, and I guess that being a new item, I guess that's nice to see that stood out more than the others. So, you know, I don't know. What's your opinion on all this? Will you be going to Freddy's? This was a pretty long video. I don't usually do 15-minute videos these days unless I go live. If I go live, then we just rattle on for days, right? But hey, I ain't got nothing to do, nothing better to do. So it's a good way to just chill out and talk and have a good time. Other than that, I'll see y'all around. Yeah!